Hi and welcome to Jagee's Cookbook. Well, this is a very interesting episode because I'm going to show you very new things. After all, Jagee's Cookbook is, giving you new information and innovation of lot of different things. Now, here I've got today the main ingredient is avocado. Okay, now avocado is also known as the butterfruit or the alligator pear. Now, alligator probably because it's green in color. Now, alligators, I was a zoology student, so alligators are supposed to be brownish in color and crocodiles are the one which are green in color. I don't know why they have named it the alligator pear. They should have named it the crocodile pear. Anyway, it's pear shape and it's also, the other name is butterfruit. Butterfruit because its texture is very buttery. Now, the good part, this is a miracle fruit in the sense that it contains mainly monounsaturated fats, which are actually very good for you. Now, it contains potassium, magnesium, folic acid, vitamins B, E, and K. Okay, it contains a whole lot of protein too. Usually, fruits do not contain protein, but this contains protein. Now, another thing is that this is very good for lowering your cholesterol level. Now, people, there was a test and people were actually kept on a high avocado diet and they noticed a significant decrease in their bad cholesterol, that is the LDL, and their triglycerides. There was a significant increase in the good cholesterol or the HDL. And so that's what I'm saying. All the people who have cholesterol, go on an avocado diet and your cholesterol level will really decrease. It's also very good for people with arthritis, people who've got joint problems. Eating avocados are very good for the joints. All in all, very good, very nutritious, and also does not contain any saturated fat, and also has a lovely buttery texture. Now, a very important tip from me is how to actually pick up an avocado is what you have to do is you have to see whether it is a bit, when you press it, it gives in a little bit. Now, if it's too soft, avoid it. If it's just a little bit, it just presses a little bit, that means it's good enough. Very good in using for salads and fruits, in fruit salads and everything. Very good as a butter substitute too. So a very safe bet. Now, another fruit I want to introduce in my show is these beautiful things, okay? Now, these are called Cape gooseberries. Now, mainly because this berry is covered by a cape, okay? Now, what you can do is this is how it looks like. When the cape is removed, this is how it looks like. Now, this is also called, it's called the Cape gooseberry. It's also called the golden berry, Inca berry, and it's also called ground cherries. So there are a lot of names for this. And it's got this refreshingly mild, tart type of taste. It's really very tasty. And the good part is that it's the only fruit which contains B12. Okay, it is rich, very rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and also iron. Very good. This particular episode, I'm going to show two one a lovely milkshake and another a fruit salad using Inca berries or golden berries. Now, first of all, I'm going to start with the milkshake. Now, milkshake, I'm going to use soya milk here. Okay, so first of all, it's very easy. Again, using avocados. Okay, I've got one avocado. Okay, which I'm going to put in the blender. Now, just cut this. There. Now, this is called, this breed is the Hass avocado, and you can notice the black spots. Once it becomes black, it means that it's ripe, okay? Now, you must have noticed the avocados are really nice and ripe. You can notice the yellow flesh here, which is absolutely apt for this. Now, what we do first is gouge out with a spoon or a teaspoon, gouge out the flesh into the blender, okay? Lovely. Okay, take out the seed. Again. I love that rasping noise when you actually... Okay, so the full avocado or the butterfruit is inside the blender. Next, what we need is one ripe banana. Okay, the riper the better. I've always said ripe bananas are really good for milkshakes, for cakes, for baking, everything. The more the riper, the better. In that goes. And then we need a bit of sugar. Sugar according to your own taste. And then what I've got here is, show it to you here. I've got some pistachios, okay? Now, pistachios are also very, very good for you. And these pistachios have been soaked in soya milk. So this is actually good for the lactose intolerant. And a very vegan recipe where it does not contain any animal products. It's only vegetarian products. Like everything is vegetarian. Nothing is from animal products. So that's why I avoided milk, okay, cow's milk. Now, you can substitute cow's milk instead of soya milk. If you don't want milk at all, you can actually add orange juice. So either orange juice, soya milk, or milk, all according to your own taste, desire, and needs. Okay, so this is around 25 grams of pistachios soaked in milk. That goes soaked in soya milk. That goes inside, and then 1 cup of soya milk. Like I said, you can substitute it for just normal cow's milk. There's no problem with that. Now, all I have to do is just mix it in a blender. Okay, so then this must be done. All we have to do is transfer it into 2 glasses, waiting glasses. Your milkshake, that is your very healthy milkshake with bananas and avocados, soya milk, a vegan recipe for you. Okay, so all we have to do is, now if you don't want pistachios, now I chose pistachios because it will go along with the green concept. You can add almonds or cashews. It all depends upon your own taste. Okay, so our milkshake, avocado and banana milkshake is done and all ready to be waited. Now, all you can do is just to chill it up. You can put it in the refrigerator, or you can add ice cubes and serve it and have it on your own. So yes, I want you to try it because it is healthy for you. Now, what we have to do first of all is to prepare the strawberries and the Cape gooseberries. I'll show you how to deal with the Cape gooseberries. So think of the golden berries. What I have to do is first cut these. So this is how it looks like inside. Okay? You can actually cut it into very small pieces, into quarters. It's no problem. And I'm just going to cut it into halves. Very, very beautiful tasting. Now, the good thing about it is it's a lovely combination with the avocado. The avocado is very bland and it has no flavor. It's very buttery, and this has a very nice acidic, mild, refreshing flavor, which goes along very, very good. So perfect combination. Now you can cut it into quarters, some of it into quarters. All depends upon really one's own thing. Next one is the strawberries. Okay, cut it into small pieces. Like I said, always enjoy what you're doing. Lovely. Now what we have to do first is we have to marinate, okay, the gooseberries and the strawberries in some caster sugar. Okay, transfer this slowly. And then put some caster sugar. Now I'm just going, I'm just taking this by an eye, okay? I'm not giving you precise measurements because you can actually do it with. Now, this particular one is like 1/4 cup of strawberries and 1/4 cup of gooseberries, Cape gooseberries or golden berries, and mixed with around 2 tablespoons of caster sugar. Okay, and just keep this aside, okay? Just this is the first step. Next, what we do is we need our avocado, okay? So we're just going to cut our avocado and again gouge out the flesh. I love that noise it makes, that beautiful rasping sound. Okay, and that is done. Next, what we do is we need to add a little bit of soya milk. This can be soya milk, this can be milk or orange juice, okay? With this, or even pomegranate juice. So either pomegranate juice, a little bit of orange juice, or milk, cow's milk, or even soya milk. Anything, just to make it into a creamy consistency. This is like the Eton mess, the healthy Eton mess I've shown you before, strawberries and cream. Okay, so a little bit of this and then a little bit of sugar. Yeah, I'm just going to mix this. Now you can do it with your fork or something, but you won't get the soft, smooth consistency. For that soft, smooth consistency, it's always it's always better to use hand blender or even a mixer, a blender. Okay, so now our base is done. Okay, the fruit salad base is done. Avocado with sugar and either soy milk, cow's milk, orange juice, pomegranate juice. Now, one thing you have to be very careful is if you use pomegranate juice, well, it might change the color, okay, of this particular thing. Now, the color is a beautiful light green, and it will interfere if you use pomegranate juice. It will interfere with the color, whereas soya milk or milk or even orange juice will not interfere with the color. So now what we have to do is transfer. It's easy, finished. It's practically over. All we have to do is transfer the cream. Okay, this is the cream part on top of this, and just pour this on top of it. That's it. All we have to do is carefully mound this into the waiting glasses, softly, tenderly, lovingly. Now, this is transferred into it. Okay, now actually you can use 2 avocados. That would give you a real amount. I just used 1 avocado. That's why it's kind of less. Now, remember that we marinated this, the Cape gooseberries and the strawberries. You can actually notice the water, okay? It's actually the syrup. It's a beautiful syrup has come in, has been, the juices has, or the sugar has actually extracted the juices. We just pour this on. Now, the next thing what we do is we have to add a little bit of pistachios. Pistachios again, because it has the green concept, I'm going to add pistachios. Now you can add almonds or cashew nuts or any nuts you want to, walnuts, but I always team up avocados with pistachios. Now, my stress relieving method, bashing up. So, okay, and just sprinkle it on for a garnish. Okay, just a bit, sprinkle it on. Now it's all assembled, very pretty to look at. Now the best thing is totally healthy. Okay, absolutely no fat at all. The lactose intolerant can eat. If you're on a low fat diet, you can eat. No problem. It's absolutely full of nutrients also, because it contains avocado, strawberries, Cape gooseberries, soya milk and pistachios, which is, I mean, come on, nothing can be more healthier than this. So totally healthy, totally delicious, totally innovative, and totally sensational.